So we're going to think about how to get rid of crabs. Well, crabs are pubic lice, which is a sexually transmitted infestation of the pubic hair. And the lice tend to latch on to the hair after skin-to-skin contact, and that often happens during close sexual contact. So they are considered to be a sexually transmitted infection. The lice are very, very small, and they're called crabs because when we look under the microscope, they look a little bit like crabs and have similar legs to crabs, and they can really grip onto coarse human hair, and that's why they love to grip onto pubic hair. And they're much more likely to be found on pubic hair than on hair elsewhere on the body because, for example, the hair on the head is much too fine for them to grip onto. What are the symptoms of pubic lice? Well, you can get itching and irritation. You might see some little eggs at the bottom of the hairs, which are little brown spots. And the irritation comes from the blood-sucking activity of the lice. They suck on tiny droplets of our blood, and their saliva can cause an inflammation and irritation of our skin, which makes it really itchy. So what can we do to treat pubic lice and get rid of crabs? Well, there are some over-the-counter treatments, the most common of which is called malathion. And the best preparation for that is Durbac M. It doesn't have any alcohol, so it won't irritate the skin, but it will clear the skin of the pubic lice and also of their eggs. It's really important that you apply it appropriately. First of all, you need to apply it across the entire body. Now, often it will say to apply from the neck down, but it's a good idea to apply it across the head hair as well, because occasionally pubic lice can creep up there. Also, it's really important to apply once, leave it on for 12 hours, then to reapply again 7 days later, and again wash off after 12 hours. That's because although it's extremely effective at treating the lice and killing them off, there may be a few little eggs that are left behind that can hatch a few days later. And just to make sure they're completely cleared, it's important to reapply again in a week's time. Also, I'd recommend going to a genital urinary clinic for a full sexual health screen and checkup. If you've acquired pubic lice, it's possible you may have acquired another sexually transmitted infection, and it's a good idea to get a checkup for everything. Any close contacts that you've had recently should be informed that you've been treated, and they should get a checkup themselves, particularly if they're itching or uncomfortable down below. And that's a quick guide to how to get rid of crabs.